with the Delusional Diaries girls.
The elephant in the room is Jaz is literally about to get married.
If you don't say shit on that entire plane ride, I'm like, the whole time.
You need your iPad.
I need the iPad.
I think it's important to find like what works for you and like your brain.
I feel like all the requests will be coming from you. Like you'll be drunk and be like, play this.
Honestly, not really doing anything traditional other than the fact that like we're getting married.
Like both of you have such healthy, good lifestyles, and you're also traveling every day. How are we doing this?
This is giving me the ick to a completely different level. Like I actually need to be sick.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Brooke.
Danielle.
Halley.
And Jaz.
Yay!
This
We
is
are
so
here
iconic.
with the Delusional Diaries girls. Thank you so much for joining us today. It is iconic. It's been a collab in the making, and wow, this is round two.
We love collabing with duos. Like it's just things that just make sense.
It flows different.
Through brunette to the blonde.
So true.
You know what I mean? Wait, and we've got the blondes on. I mean, I'm like half blonde these days, but you know what I mean. I
kind of am too.
Yeah, you guys
went
went
both
darker.
darker.
Hallie. Do you
Colors.
feel? I saw you like went back and like went a little brighter.
Yeah, because it was
journey.
like too ashy when I first did it.
No, I
it was not
understand.
suiting my skin color. But now
It's scary.
Yeah.
Like doing the. So you kind of did darker roots.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little.
But you've got like the
versions
money
of the
keys.
same, you two.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
see the similarities, but
Yeah.
like
Mine's a little darker.
the blonde, the science of blonde to me is so. It's something
I know.
I will never personally understand, but I know that like it's hard. I know that like you have to
It's
be
hard
really.
and expensive.
Yeah, that
That's
is
what I
it.
know.
That is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And like the maintenance of it, and like I feel like I talked to Danielle about how often she has to go in to like maintain that like bright like pieces
and how long you're
and
there
color.
for. Brooke is in and out of the salon in an hour and a half with her freaking glosses,
it's
and
great.
we're in there for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
That's how my situation is.
Yeah, I'm trying to stray away from the bleach and just kind of go back towards my natural color because I can't do it anymore. It's not fun.
No, it's like one more appointment that you have. I mean, it's fun to have all the beauty appointments.
I don't find it fun.
Oh, really? You're
I
like,
just am like, I need it, but I don't want to
It
be
gives me
there.
anxiety to like be in those appointments. Like I need to like leave.
Yeah.
No, I
Like,
know.
it's
It's
too
like I need to be
much.
doing something else right
Yes.
now.
Yes.
But like I also want
But it has to be done.
Yeah.
And I feel
No.
better after I'm done. But the process of getting it done, I'm just like, I
Yeah.
would rather be not here.
No, literally. Also, like the elephant in the room is Jaz literally about to get married, like so soon.
So quickly.
I
It's literally a
cannot-
month away.
Yeah.
It's
How does
literally
it
a
feel
month
real
away.
to you?
Very real. Yeah.
It does.
You're
Like,
in
you're like,
white
oh
right
my gosh,
now.
it's a month. Oh my gosh, yeah. Did you kind of did like the whole like wedding wardrobe thing, right? Like embrace
Yeah,
like
I
the
did
wearing white
a lot of
and
white.
the.
But also, like,
obsessed.
I wore a lot of white before, and I'll
Yeah.
wear a lot of white after. I really only wear neutrals, so it's
Yeah.
like I leaned into it heavier. I think, like when getting
Yeah.
engaged. But
That makes sense.
And I
Have you
think
been
you
doing
should.
any like extra beauty appointments in preparation of the wedding?
I'm getting my eyebrows microbladed next week. Yeah.
Ooh.
Because like I have like one area of my like arch that doesn't grow hair.
Oh my
I
god.
feel that.
Me
I have
too.
a
Yeah.
scar. Do you have a scar or no? You
No,
just
it
have
just
an area.
I've tried everything, it just doesn't grow there. And I went to like a person who like maps out your eyebrows, and she's like, your arches and everything is in the wrong area. Like you don't have hair there, like you should. And she's like, you need to like. She's like shaped them on my face, and she's like, you look better like this. I was like, you're so right. I couldn't figure out like what was the issue, because like I would get them like done and like all the hair was removed in the right areas, but it wasn't making sense.
Yeah.
So getting that done next week.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
super
So you've never done that
excited.
before.
Nope,
You'll
first
have to
time.
report back.
Yeah.
I feel like you have a high pain tolerance.
I
if
do, but also she said
recall.
it wasn't like that painful. But also
Oh,
I did
really?
a lot of research before picking a person, since it's like your face.
Yeah.
And it's like a tattoo, right? Like
So-
correct me
yeah,
if I'm wrong,
like,
like
yeah.
a little less.
Yes, but we're going like very light. We can always like do more later. But
That's
that's like
the
my
best.
main appointment. I would say I got Botox with Halley. I mean, I always get
It's like
that.
kicking in right now.
Yeah.
I love that. I love
Literally.
that.
You
time
guys
when
are
you're-
snatched right
yes.
now.
It's hitting. Oh.
But I went in like December to like figure out how many units I need to get and like where it wears off and like what time frame, so I could get it the exact time before the wedding to get it how I like it.
Oh.
So just had that last week, and now it's
Really
kicked in. And I'm like,
We're a little frozen right
Yeah.
now.
No, but like it,
but
the skin
a month
is glowing.
from now
I
it'll
have
be
to
like
say.
the perfect amount.
Yeah.
Do you guys do your lips?
I get a lip flip.
You get a
like,
lip
like a
flip.
gummy
Oh.
smile, but that's it.
Yeah, I used to get lip filler, but I got like 90% of it dissolved.
Oh,
I probably
nice.
haven't in like a year and a half, but I feel like at some point I'll probably get a touch up of lip filler eventually.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well, both of your lips are looking great.
No,
Not
but
to
yeah.
stare at
skin
your
and
lips,
everything.
but
Do you guys
that's
do
what I
like
was
facials
thinking.
and things, like, or is really just the Botox?
I want to do more, but whenever I schedule them, I end up having to go out of town for work or like
Yeah.
have to like be ready on camera, and I can't make it work in my schedule.
Yeah.
I would like to. I
Yeah.
used to do hydrofacials like before being online, and I loved those. Like my skin was like so juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my hydrofacials are the best.
They're
And just seeing all the
amazing.
gunk.
Yes.
that
Yeah.
takes
And you're like, wow, like that
Yes.
was especially like after like being like in like the desert for like Stagecoach
Oh,
and Coachella. I'm like, I would love to get the
just
dust
there.
sucked out of me,
Yeah.
but
That's probably
Timing.
really smart.
Wait,
do.
that
Yeah.
actually sounds amazing.
I want to
Yeah.
try lasers, but my claustrophobia won't let me because I like can't keep my eyes closed. But I've heard the best things about getting your face laser.
Oh, so you wouldn't like? Have you ever done a lash lift?
I just actually got one, and I tell the lady, I'm like, hey, like I need to keep opening my eyes. It burns my eyes so bad because I keep opening them.
Yeah.
But like I'm like,
So you do it?
they're like glued shut basically, but I still
Yeah.
keep opening them because I am having a panic, and it is the
know.
worst like 45 minutes of my life. But it
Looks
like
amazing.
I'm so
Like,
happy
you have
I did
fantastic
it.
lashes.
But it was horrible. If I had darker, like my eyelashes are naturally blonde, so I like really do need it because
Yeah.
otherwise I look like a naked mole rat.
Do you do the lift too?
I
Because
did
you
both.
could do the tint, and it's like probably a little shorter.
Yeah, that's true. No, I like the lift
But the
too.
lift
So
is
So this
I
is
do
nothing
too.
on your
Gotta
lashes
bite
because
the
it's just.
bullet.
I did put on like one coat of mascara, but
Got
they've
it.
been looking like pretty good, honestly.
No, it looks amazing.
Yeah,
Like,
I've
it's-
been pointing it out. I'm like, wow, your lashes look.
Except
No,
last
it's
night
so
I
good.
slept with the eye mask on, and they like completely ruined this morning. I was like, that was not a
Really?
good
Yeah.
I
choice.
actually know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I
It
should not have
gives-
done that.
I love an eye mask though.
Me too.
It's amazing.
I am not like when you're at home, like
Yeah,
in
I
your
slept with them
apartment.
last night.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I actually knew this about you.
Yeah, but I wake up with it off. Do you? Because you still wake up.
Depends how hard I sleep.
Okay.
Like-
Almost every time I wake up and I'm like, where digging in my bed for it. I'm like, how
Yeah.
did this
I
happen?
get. Well, do you have curtains?
Yeah, but there's a little peek through of
Okay,
like.
I don't have curtains.
Okay.
Oh,
Because
so
I'm
you
like
need it.
crazy. I
Because you
hate
want to wake
curtains.
up early, or you just don't like the look.
I like to wake up to the sun, but I don't know. I just don't like curtains. Like it gives me anxiety. I love natural light, and I
Yeah.
never want to miss like an ounce of it. But when I'm sleeping, like my neighbors across the street have these like crazy lights that they were just too bright last night. But I don't sleep with an eye mask all the time.
Wow, but sometimes you need to. Wow,
Yeah, I
that's-
literally needed to last night.
Good for you though, because I do have pay respects to people who don't get curtains because they want to like wake up with the sun. And I feel like you are always like, when I'm up, Hallie's already awake. She's gone to Pilates. You've done
Yeah,
your
she's
walk.
an early riser.
Like I feel like that definitely plays a part into it.
Yeah, I do think honestly the Hatch alarm clock is also helpful for like like stim or what emulates, is that the word? Like the
Yeah.
sunrise.
Emulate
Yeah.
the lighting. I know what
Yeah.
you're trying to say.
Is that, I don't know if emulate was the right word.
I know what you're trying to say. Like
Yeah.
fakes simulates
simulation.
Yeah.
Simulation. Yeah,
Yeah,
like of the
simulation.
sunrise. Yeah.
My vocabulary's gone out the drain. I've started to play just like games. My friend was like, I need to start playing brain games, and I was like, I should start playing brain games.
I've been telling you about the
No,
New
I
York
know.
Times
I know.
game app
I
for so
know.
long
I
now.
know.
This is literally
Yeah.
me with Halley because I'll bring something up to her a million times and
And
she
I'm
won't
like,
do it, and
"Yeah."
someone else like brings it up. She's like, I should do this, and I'm like,
No,
yeah,
that's-
it's
I
like
told
the
you
final
this.
influence.
Yes,
yes.
exactly.
This happened like a couple times.
Yeah.
But you know what
Yeah.
though?
It's
like-
Wordle's hard. I'm like
It
out
is hard.
here.
It is, but it's a good challenge.
No, but
yeah.
it gets your brain like thinking. So
But then you do the other ones too. You have to do connections and you have to do other mini crossword. I'm telling you,
I-
you'll get smarter.
mini crossword's so hard. I tried that. It's
know.
like I don't even know what this is. But then I do the spelling bee. I do like the spelling bee.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You're
This is like a
learning.
weekend. I meant to tell you.
Wow, that's a big.
I know
big-
it's so
big
true though.
thing.
Like your best friend will tell you something for so long, and then
Yeah.
it just takes one other person to be like, blah, 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 and you're like, oh, okay, now it's clicking.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that
it's
was-
like
I did
her.
all the build up though. It's like when you have
Yes.
a jar and like someone
Yes.
loses it. I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah,
You
that
were
was
so
that was
right.
me.
You did
Yeah.
all the
I played a
work.
big part.
the prep work. Yeah.
No, literally. Well, do you guys all have a? Well, first of all, let me say that this is a collab. This is a pod swap. So we have this episode out with Halley Jaz, but then you have to go over to their channel. That was so YouTube of me. Their
Yeah.
podcast, and we did a podcast over there, and we got deep. Honestly,
Yeah.
We did.
We talked
a lot
about
of friendship stuff.
friendship,
Yeah.
moving in
Like,
with your significant
Yeah,
other.
getting older, like
Seriously.
confrontation,
Yeah, it was kind of therapy.
It was giving therapy. Yeah.
it's getting
So-
girlhood,
Definitely.
like mature,
Yeah. Mature. It was that. That was
Yeah.
like a mature conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Over
was
here,
a
we're
very
talking about
mature-
Botox and lip flips. So
Yeah.
You gotta have a little bit
Get
of
on the
both.
gal.
It's a good balance.
So we'll have all of their stuff linked down below and their podcast linked down below as well, so you guys can go listen to that. But do you guys have a current favorite of the week that we can talk about? We can go first.
Mine's my eye mask, actually.
Oh,
Like,
perfect!
I've been
I thought
using-
you like didn't have one.
No, I got like that slip. The slip one is what
Yeah.
it's called, and has my name on it. And I wear it on every single plane, and I've also
Cute.
been wearing it more at home now too. Because when I put it on, I'm like forced to go off my phone.
Yeah.
Because like you can't like if I don't have it on, it's like I'll roll over if my phone vibrates. If I have an eye mask on, it's like it's time for bed.
Now, are you guys sleeping with Do Not Disturb on or no?
Oh, I don't ever have that on.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You like
I
to
don't.
be connected.
Yes.
Get connected.
Yeah,
For
great
free.
education.
Wait,
connection.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't use that feature.
So
At
like,
all.
what if the group chat's popping off? Like, does it wake you up?
I mean, I like to get notification. Like,
You like to hear it.
I like to, like, someone needs me, I want to, like, hear it.
Will you ever put a singular chat on Do Not Disturb or no? Like you get every notification. You ever
Yes.
do
It's
that?
I
very
have, like,
situational.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll, like, only do that, like, for, like, a couple of hours. Never, like, all the time.
Got it.
Yeah.
To, like, a singular chat.
Yeah. No. Sometimes it's like, okay, you guys are really annoying.
Because if I miss something important, like, anxiety overload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
real.
I do feel that. I just hate to wake up to the light and like I'm just not good at falling back asleep.
Okay.
So I think that's my journey.
Yeah,
Brooke,
I
you
don't
just
have
do
that.
not disturb, right?
I do. It doesn't really make sense. Like the times that I use it, I feel like I'm like, oh, okay, like maybe because it's overstimulation.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'm like, okay, this is like a lot right now. Like go on, Do Not Disturb.
Sometimes
It's
Brooke and
not
I will be
'cause
texting and all of a sudden it just says do not disturb.
Oh, she's done with me
She's
right
done.
now.
She's
yeah.
so
it's
done
not
with me.
you. It's my. I just am like, ugh, too much.
Everyone has
So-
to
No,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes at night I'm like, I will do this in the morning. Like if it's like
Oh,
past
yeah.
9 o'clock and like we work with a lot of people on the West Coast, as I'm sure you
Yes,
guys do,
same.
and for
Oh
some
my
reason
God.
we're just on different time frames. I mean, and
Yeah.
I like to do stuff at night. Like
It's
I'll-
also easier to be present when you have things on Do Not Disturb.
For
I
sure.
think it's important because you can easily get pulled back into like people on the West Coast because
I know.
exactly, and things that are urgent, like on the what I put that in quotes because it's like what's so urgent. I always think
Nothing's
that I'm
ever
like
that
we're not
serious.
saving
Yeah.
lives, like you
Yeah,
know, like
no.
everything's gonna be okay if I don't correct the caption right
Yes.
now.
Right now, exactly.
Right now, the world will keep on turning. I do promise.
Yeah, no,
That's
so
what I have
true.
to remind myself too. I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
So if it seems so urgent, but it's like 10 o'clock here, but on the West Coast it's like more reasonable hour. It's like it's okay. We can get to it in the morning.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely interesting working with a ton of people on the West Coast
Yeah.
because like everything starts popping off around like 4 or 5 o'clock.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm
Winding
trying to
down.
unwind and
I
like
know.
be in what I'm doing.
I
at
know.
home.
It's a tough one, but okay. So Jazz,
That's great. So you're
speaking of
sleeping.
Jazz.
Do you sleep on planes? You sleep at yeah.
You got your
I
Squishmallow
love
with
a
you?
plane sleep.
Mhm.
I fall asleep before the plane takes off.
Obsessed.
I rarely
Wow.
wake up before it lands. I will wake up for food. I will say if I
Yeah.
happen to be in first, I will wake up for my meal.
Of course, you smell it.
Like I
the
want to get
clinking of
every
the-
dollar that I'm spending. Yes, give me the meal, and then I'll go right back to sleep.
Yeah,
But-
that is really nice.
I always sleep on Halley on planes also.
Really?
hmm
That's
She gets the
sweet.
window. I get to sleep on her. That's the deal.
That's
Oh.
really sweet, and you don't mind.
No, I do mind.
But she would rather have the window.
But I'm like,
see.
you can just go sit on a window somewhere else then, and we don't have to sit. But I
No,
do
but then
wanna
like you're
sit
trying to
next
talk to me,
you.
so it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, but I don't want her to sleep on me. But I like need the window for like anxiety reasons.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Me too. I need to be able to see the wing at all times.
Yeah. No, I need to check the engine.
She's
I'm doing
staring
my
out the
own
window.
ground control, like on the airplane.
I'm so glad we relate on this. Do you pull up the tracker then too?
Yeah.
And you're doing the whole. I'm
traffic
calculating. I'm like,
control.
we cleared 30,000 feet. It's safe to move about.
Yeah, no, and I'm always like, are we pointing the right way right now? Like, are we headed towards the airport, or are we making an emergency landing? Like, I'm always like calculating that in my head.
Me too. Like when you take off sometimes in the wrong direction, like intentionally, because I know that they like
Yeah.
circle back around. Always
I don't
a little
like it.
unsettling.
Yeah,
Always
same.
a little.
Same. I like will take
Turbulent.
off from LA, and I'm like, why are we heading towards Hawaii right now? Like,
Yeah.
turn it around.
Do you use Turbulent?
What is that? Oh, it tells you about the turbulence.
Yes. I love it. I have to tell you, it brings me a lot of peace because, sometimes it will say moderate turbulence, but then when it is the moderate turbulence, I'm like, oh, this
They
was
do
expected.
explain.
Yeah,
Prepare
yeah.
yourself.
Exactly. Sometimes I pull it up mid-flight. I'm like, when I feel the turbulence, I'm like, was this predicted? And I'm like, safe, we're good.
Or when the pilot tells you.
Okay, I don't mind the turbulence. Like, I don't like it, but that's not my biggest fear,
Oh.
TBH. Like, because I'm like, okay, like turbulence is pretty normal, and like I don't really mind. I just care, like, and like, is the plane breaking down? So like, if I'm like,
Got
okay,
it.
the engines are working, I feel like kind of fine about it.
Oh,
Got
Like
it.
a communicative pilot makes all the
Oh
difference.
my god, he makes all the difference.
If-
or
yes.
she.
Yes.
Women, yes.
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 Women
Ha-
will
girl
communicate.
power. But if they're like, hey, we're gonna be running into some turbulence, I feel like, okay, great. Like,
He knows this is
Or if they're
coming.
just telling us what's happening, or like, oh, the weather is just. If you over communicate, and I'm like chilling. If you don't say shit on that entire plane ride, I'm like, the whole time.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I'll wake up to every bump because I'm like on edge.
Yeah, like
Or-
they didn't tell us it was coming.
Yes.
Or when it's just like there starts to be turbulence, and it's like, flight attendants, take your jump seats. I'm like, why?
I hate
why.
Yeah.
Yeah, they try to like put you in a
Hate.
panic.
Yeah, it's
I
like just
know.
say like, hey guys, we're expecting a little bit of turbulence.
Next 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah,
but
just-
like I'm at the flight attendant, sit down as a precaution, but we're all good here. Like
That would be
Yeah, we're all good here.
I like the warning, like when you're after boarding, you're settled, guys. It's gonna be a little bumpy. Like tell
Yes.
me
Yeah.
then what's expected on today's flight.
Yeah.
You know?
To do.
I
Walk
love
me
when
through.
a pilot will make like a dad joke too. I've had like some of
Yes.
those recently, and I'm like, okay, you're like humanized to me, and therefore
Yes.
like this feels a lot better.
100%. Do you guys ever look at the flight attendants to see if they're scared?
Yes.
That's what I do.
I've never seen them scared, to be fair.
Never, not once?
No, that's what I feel good about, especially, like, I've literally been, like, paying the extra money to sit in first class because they're right there in front of me, and then I'll, like, there'll be turbulence, and they'll be, like, laughing on their phone, and I'm like, okay, they don't care. So,
they're chit-chatting.
Yeah, I've
they're
never
reading
seen
a
them.
book. I'm like, perfect.
Sometimes they're up and about. I'm like, you're going to fall over.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
you
Yeah,
know.
They
what
have
is your
fantastic balance.
Insane. And they're doing it in heels. 9 times out of 10.
So
I know.
impressive.
I just get scared of the turbulence when, if I've seen, like, TikToks where it's, like, plane had to land it from, like, JFK to Germany, like, because there was such extreme turbulence, and when, like, the carts go in the air and, like, the food is everywhere.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
seen
not
that?
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't want that to happen. Like, imagine getting hit with a cart or something, or, like, food in the air. I don't know.
I know when the things open up, the luggage,
Yeah.
like, overhead bins, like, that's a fear for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love that.
I have this weird thing. I feel like everyone has their things they do on the plane. I have this thing where I hold my breath right before we land, and then I can exhale.
Okay.
Like right when the plane's about to touch, I'm like I have to time my exhale. I don't know why. I just noticed it yesterday when I
Everyone has their
landed.
stuff.
I know,
That's a
it's
good routine.
weird.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I don't know why I do that, but I do that.
That's a routine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm holding my breath. Brooke, what are you loving right now?
A show on Apple TV. It's The Studio. Do you guys?
I haven't started it yet, but I want to. It's on my list.
So
Studio
good.
in the
Seth
stew.
MacFarlane. Is that what's his last name? Seth
Rogen?
Rogen. That's it. I get the Seths confused.
There's
There's
a
a lot
lot
of
of
Seths.
Seths.
The
There's a lot of
Seths in
names.
Hollywood.
Seth Meyers.
Seth,
Yeah,
there's lots of Seths. But they have like celebrity cameos on every episode, which is like iconic. It really is. They have I only know her as like Harry Styles' ex.
Olivia
girl.
Wilde.
Yeah, like she was on an episode.
Oh.
Josh Hutcherson was on the episode that I just watched very briefly, but
So
I
is it,
love it. They have every episode's a different like story. He is a producer at like a big movie studio in Hollywood. He doesn't play himself, but he plays like
So it's fiction.
yeah, but it's like based on reality. It's like it's like satire, I
interested.
guess, like you know where they're making fun of themselves almost.
Yeah.
It's really good, I have to tell you.
That's good to hear because I was planning on watching it. So now I actually want to watch it.
It's light. It's sometimes I feel like
You need
you
that.
need a light break.
After like
in
watching
heavy
something like The
shows.
Pit, like you need something light.
No, that's what I needed. I was like, I prescribed myself one episode of the studio to like
you need to
get
balance.
in a better mood.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So definitely watch. And I like a show that like same core group of characters, but every episode is a little different. So you can kind of like
this down on
skip
my
an
list.
episode,
Yeah.
hop in and out.
You know, like not like Lost.
Exactly. Hallie, do you have a favorite?
Mine's my Dyson Airwrap.
Ooh.
Love.
Yeah.
And that's what you used for this look today.
I actually didn't.
Oh.
Which is
of course.
Today's
the
Beachy
first
Waves.
time in so long that I haven't, but basically, like, I didn't use it when I blow dried my hair, like, the other day, but, like, every single time before that, I truly have, and I just can't live without it now. Like,
What's your
I have
favorite
to-
attachment?
I honestly don't use anything except the actual, like, wrap part, like the
Okay.
curler. I don't use, like, I cannot use a round brush to save my life. Like,
either.
if my hair gets caught in it, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've tried everything. I don't think it's for me.
But you also said that about the Airwrap in the first place.
No. I've tried this with everything, not just the Airwrap. Like,
You mean the
every
blow dryer round brush
Yeah,
thing?
like I cannot blow dry and use a round brush. I've tried like every different kind so many times. It's just I cannot do it. But
yeah.
I also have naturally like straight hair, so I don't really need to like straighten out my hair. I feel like I just kind of like let it get a little bit dry and then I just curl it with the Airwrap and it lasts so long because I do it when it's wet.
Which makes sense. I saw someone recreated like the Halley Kate blowout style. Like I
the
think
living
this is a
proof
thing
stuff.
now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
posted it like the living proof.
The
like,
I always use the living proof blow dry cream in combo with it, and it's the best.
Oh, that's really cool. Someone's recreating your blowout.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
like
Halley,
trying
go
to
off.
Halley Kate
Halley
blowout.
Kate
Yeah,
core.
Halley Kate. Yeah, we didn't talk about Halley Kate core. I mean,
That
that's
was so funny.
It's such a funny video.
I can't get over that. Like his voice and everything.
I know. He texted me the video, like, and was like, "This is so funny." It was like a 1 minute long video,
Yeah.
and then he posted that, and I was like, oh, "This is like, I think it's funny, but like,
Yeah.
this is gonna flop. Like, who
Yeah,
cares
it's
about
silly.
this?" And then it just has so many views. It's so funny.
It's just so classic.
so
Halley
great.
Kate core. Like the way he said it.
It's the grunt beforehand.
The
that gets
grunt,
me.
Yes,
Him
yeah,
getting
the
off the
lean
ground.
down, like, oh, it's too
no,
iconic.
and then the usages of that sound. I feel like with people like whatever it is, like it's so iconic that you've branded yourself in such a way that like you wear a flower on your shoe and like that is Halley Kate
serious?
core.
I
guess.
Yes.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Wow, so you love
amazing.
your Dyson Airwrap. app.
What are you loving, Danielle?
I just rediscovered, I was at my friend's apartment in Charleston, and it's always fun to use your friend's products. Like, she just had all of her stuff on the counter. I was like, they always use mine. I'm going to use theirs. So we were like going to not run errands. We were on a girls trip, but like we were going to get coffee or something. And so when your spray tan kind of fades, but your spray tan's on, but your face fades. Mm-hmm. So my face was just so much paler, but I like didn't want to put on makeup, whatever. Anyways, she had these Drunk Elephant bronzy bronzing drops.
Oh.
And I don't know, I've just never thought to pick them up. And I mean, there's so many brands of bronzing drops, so I don't know if these are even the best, but I love them. You mix a little with your moisturizer, and it's like you have this nice sheen. It's similar to like if you put on like the Supergoop Glow Skin or like the Kosas one that everyone loves right now. But I just forgot, it's so nice to match your face to your neck.
That's so true.
Makes all the
It's
difference.
so nice and so
that's a good
glowy.
product.
I put it on under my makeup today. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out on cam, but I do love it.
No, it looks
I'm
good.
really
I think
happy
it looks
with
great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
glowing.
that's
I mean,
my
you got some Florida sun, right?
I did get some Florida sun. I put in the work. My poor family, I was visiting them, and I was like, if you guys want to hang out, like, I'll be out back.
Yeah. You can talk
Like
to you
that.
outside.
Yeah, and they're all like, they all live in Florida, so they're all under the umbrella because they're in the sun all the time, and I'm just fully baking. I plan to bake even more, so hopefully the weather in New York is so good right now, you guys.
It's
It's
so
gotten so
nice.
much better.
I feel like I woke up the past 2 days. I'm like, it's a new day.
It's
Yeah.
a new
How
day.
stunning! I'm like excited to walk around.
My boyfriend got like the best version of me yesterday. I was like, he was like, you are
The
a
best
delight.
version of
Like,
you.
you are. To be honest, I was a
Darling
new person.
Brooke.
Like, I was like, you are so giggly and laughing. I was like, it's just beautiful outside.
It's giving like appreciation.
No,
Like,
it
yes.
is. It is. It's give like I have that one day that I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
It's serotonin.
why. Yeah,
like you're like vitamin
exactly.
D. Like all the things are like aligning.
Seriously.
Exactly. In the winter, I'm a horror. So
I'm a horrible human.
No, I think we need to really strategize, like, when we're going to Florida in the winter. Like, I didn't go to Florida enough, like, because her family has a house there,
Yeah.
my family lives there. So it's just, like, you forget how often you need to, like, or do a trip. Like,
like,
if,
be
like,
in the
you guys
sun.
are good. Yeah.
Totally. I
Like,
mean, maybe we
be
need to start
warm.
wintering. Honestly,
Yeah.
like,
I know.
You know,
I've
being
been
like
saying
Take the
that.
studio
snowbirds,
down
like,
south, like,
yeah, we can build out a studio.
in between Tampa and Orlando. It'll be great. It'll be so perfect.
Yeah.
No, I know. Okay, so I want to talk about how you guys balance your lifestyles and you two as friends, how you plan everything. Because you were telling us before about the iPad and like all
There's
the stuff, and
unique
I think this is so cute.
Yeah. I mean, Halley is very organized with her iPad, but she, for a while, like if I call her, I'm like, hey, we record at 2 p.m. She's like, I don't have my iPad. I don't have my iPad. So like, I have to wait till she's at home with her iPad.
You
so we
need
can
your
like
iPad.
I need
plan
the
things
iPad.
out.
So
But
what's on the iPad that you're using that's not on the phone?
It's literally just this planner app that you cannot syndicate because it's like almost like a notepad, but it
Okay.
doesn't like transfer
sync to like your
yeah.
phone or anything.
So it's simply on my iPad. I need my iPad at all times. It's literally like you could also write it down in a physical planner. It's really fun to use a little Apple Pen and like write.
Uh-huh.
on
I think it's
my iPad.
important to find like what works for you and like your brain because like you're motivated because of the fun of the iPad. If someone gave you a planner, you would never touch it. So like I feel like people try to like fight like what's good for them, like what is like the norm. But if an iPad gets you excited, get the iPad.
That's
Use
a
the
great
iPad.
message. That's
Like you don't need a regular planner's not doing it for you. Like that's okay. It's not stimulating your brain in the right way. Like
So
everyone has their
true.
stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't have a laptop or a
No,
computer?
I do not have a computer.
This is so
Whoa.
crazy to me,
Yeah.
Halley. As a content creator, like it's actually so impressive to me that you've been able to do it via phone and iPad. Like that's amazing.
There's nothing that I would need a computer for. Like I can do everything on my phone. I'm faster at everything on my phone. Like editing on my computer seems way
Daunting.
like it just I can do it on my phone. It's easier for me to like tap and drag with my finger. I don't know.
Like I bring my computer everywhere. Like I love my computer. Like
Me
my
too.
computer. Like if my house is burning down, I'm only bringing my computer. Like everything else, like sorry to you.
You can text on
But
your computer,
I,
like everything.
I love my computer. I open that thing first thing in the morning, and it's the last thing I shut before I go to bed. Like I love my computer.
I
It's
agree.
like my best friend.
We're
with you.
computer
Almost
kids
face.
here. Yeah.
Computer nerds. Wait, so what about when you're like applying for apartments and stuff? iPad?
You're
Or
doing
does
that from
Reed
a phone.
have
Phone.
Phone.
I did my
I'm
taxes on my phone. I made redo my taxes on my phone.
We saw that TikTok.
I
Yeah.
did see that. And
Everything
that's
is
what's
Oh
from
my
nice
gosh.
to
No, I
bring
mean
up.
it's to me it's almost more impressive that you've been able to do it all from a phone, but I guess if you never started doing it on the computer,
I think it's also because you have great eyesight. Like I could never run something so small.
Yeah.
Like
I get
I even like with getting LASIK, I have good eyesight now, but I'm like I need like a big screen to see stuff. Like maybe just like my age, but like you're younger, so it's like easier for you. But I don't know how you do shit on the phone. Like, give me a bigger screen.
So do you use like Google Cal at all if someone sends you an invite?
I did just download Google Calendar
Had to
2
have
days
this.
ago.
Wow.
Huge.
Yeah, we've been reorganizing a little bit of our structure for things.
Yeah.
And so I will say, like, it does make it. What'd you say?
Internal.
Internal.
Internally, we've been working on some things. So adjustments are being made, yes.
And I did realize, because I always like search in my email trying to find the links, because I didn't know this existed on Google Calendar, which I guess I could have just downloaded the app, if I'm being honest. It was a poor choice on my part. But I would always like, search in my thing and I'd be like, I can't find this meeting link. Like, this is so annoying. And then I realized in Google Calendar, like, oh, it says meeting at 2 p.m. You could just click it. It's there.
It's so nice.
Wish I knew that.
My serial killer trait is that I am an Apple Calendar user, and I think I might be the only person keeping them in business, to be fair.
I think you probably are.
Yeah. I can't. I'm like too late to make the switch now. Like, it's color coded there. Like, it's there.
You have your system.
I have my
like
system.
if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
And Google like does go there. Sometimes there's a little discrepancy. I've had
Yeah,
that
I
happen,
think
but, you know.
I have a Skylight.
What's that?
It's
frame?
amazing. It's a calendar, but it's like made for like moms and families. Like, it's like the number one like mom like family calendar, because you can do like chore charts, you can do like grocery lists, like everything's color coded by person, and it syncs to your Google Calendar, Outlook, Apple Calendar, any kind of calendar. And it's like right at our entryway in our apartment, and like my calendar is synced, Kevin's calendar is synced, every calendar, and like every like task and chore and like dog schedule, anything is in this giant calendar, and it syncs to your phone also. It's beautiful.
Brooke, you need this for you and Ben.
So
Like,
it's
it's
we
amazing.
have an iPad, actually. We have an iPad mini that's like the home iPad mini. We sync both of our calendars to that, and that's but it's like so what, I have to be home to check his schedule? Like,
you gotta
it's
be
basically
like
it's
Halley.
Halley. I feel like
Yeah.
Halley. Like, I'm like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's his iPad. But
Yeah.
then the Skylight there's a Skylight app on your phone, so it syncs everything together, and it's like so color coordinated and beautiful. Like, and again, it's just like amazing.
what does it
I
look?
love it.
Does it look like a the only thing I can?
It's like an iPad but bigger. But
Okay.
not much bigger.
It's like
just
framed, right? Like,
yeah,
kind of.
it's
sits on
like
the counter.
Yeah, or you can also mount it.
mount it.
Yeah, but it's amazing. You should
Wow.
look into it.
Okay, I'm buying
Beautiful.
this.
Will you like insert stuff on it, or it just all
So you
goes
can
on
I
it?
can insert it on my phone or on
On
it
it
itself,
on the
like
actual
either
device.
or, and it just puts everything
I'm
together.
intrigued by this. I really need to check this out. You kind of you have like the Amazon like Echo situation, right?
Yeah,
so
I do
like
love
it
my
could be
Echo
that.
Show. I know, but I don't know if they have things that like link to Google and stuff. Like, they're very particular.
Yeah, it
about
links
who
to
they-
everything, and it's all color coded by person, so you can like see we have like a
Who's doing
shared one,
what.
and then like individual ones, and like work ones, and then like fun stuff, and like dinners and everything.
So Kevin can see like, oh, Jazz is going to
yeah,
Stagecoach.
I can like
to
see like his like work meetings. Oh, I can't call him right now, like because he's like in this meeting, or like
Smart.
oh, like
Need
he can come to
this.
this event with me. I don't have to check with him because like he's open right now, or like he isn't, or whatever it is. And I can like book like our flights and stuff without having to ask, because like I can see like when he's busy and when he's not. And
Do you utilize the chore chart and all that on there?
I just put like tasks for like grocery lists and stuff,
Random things
or
that
like
need
the
to get
dog
done.
stuff, like chores. Kevin honestly does all of them.
I was gonna
so,
say,
like,
what chores
no.
are you doing?
But like if like I need like a dress altered, for example, I'll
Yeah.
like put like that needs to get done in there.
I'm so influenced, Jazz. Thank you.
Like, it's amazing. It was
so
like
much.
best money I ever spent, because I was getting like
Yeah.
irritated. I'm like, I don't know if you're available. Like,
I
can this work?
know.
Like, is this? I'm having to ask you too many things. And I was like, oh, this is.
What kind of
amazing.
texters are reading Kevin?
Kevin doesn't use his phone. He had an iPhone. He had a home button when I met him 2 years ago.
Oh my god.
And he had had an iPhone mini. Got a new phone last week. I was so excited.
Oh, that's so exciting.
big
Pre-wedding new phone.
upgrade.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it was huge. But he doesn't really text at all.
Is it like calling?
Yeah, we're big FaceTimers.
Yeah. How about you and Reed?
Reed like is genuinely like the worst texter. Everything's just so short, but also he's just like a quiet guy in general. But I also feel like we literally don't text ever because we're always together.
Yeah, like,
or
there's
like
no
if
need.
he's at work, I'm not texting him. Like I feel like our
Yeah.
texts are literal. Like get to the point. Like can you let the dogs out? Okay.
Yeah.
It's
That-
it's not fun.
That
Yeah.
makes sense. That's what happens when you start to live with someone.
Texting
you
is
don't
like with a
need to-
purpose.
Yeah.
I feel like if we're talking, it's like a phone call.
Yeah.
But like texting is like there's like an intention behind that. It's just like this needs to be done.
Pick this up on the way home.
Information.
Yeah,
from work.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Sending a
all
grocery
information.
list. Like, can you grab chicken on the way home?
This makes me feel better because Ryan is also like textbook terrible texter.
I feel like just guys
What are
aren't
you
texters.
texting? Like, what's up? Like,
Well, I
you guys
guess-
have been dating
No,
for
I
5
know,
years. Like,
I know. Sometimes I just want to like chit chat
Chit-chat.
because I've been traveling so much.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I'll call you. I'm like, we've been getting in little bickers because I'm like, I can't talk on the phone right now. Like, I'm in a room with people, but, like, I do want to converse. And he's like, okay, well, can I just call you? I'm like, no, you can't call me. Like, just text me what you're doing right now. Or, like, you're right, though. He's like, what do you want to talk about? I'm like, I don't know. I just want to touch base.
No, but
I think that's, like, sweet, though, because
because
there's, like, sweet parts to both, because, like, he wants to talk to you on the phone because, like,
it's so sweet.
Yeah, but also it's, like, you just, like, want to have, like, you want to feel like you're close to him. Like, that's the best way to do, like, when you can't be on the phone or together.
Right. But, no, it is nice to just do, like, the nightly call or something instead. Like,
I'll, like, send, like, updates throughout the day. Like, if I'm at Stagecoach, for example, like,
just
like,
got to the festival,
yeah,
like stuff like that.
It was, like, like a funny picture, like, something funny that happened, but, like, we're not going to have, like, a deep combo about it till, like, later, I guess.
Yeah, no, definitely down for that. Don't love that.
Yeah.
I guess when you're traveling, it's different. I feel like that's like,
I guess
but like normal day to day, it's like, okay, well,
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Do you remember the days of, like, what's up? Nothing much, you?
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God.
I'll get, like, memories in my phone of, like, things I posted on Facebook. I'm like, why did I talk like this?
No, like NMU.
Or, like, I found, like, an old phone. I'm like, this is giving me the ick to a completely different level. Like, I actually need to be sick. Like, what?
No,
I had too much time on my hands to be talking the way that I did.
We all were just texting. We were making text tones.
We just, like, wanted to have, like, a chat all the
I
time.
know.
Like, we always had to be, like, I'm texting, like, people.
Yes.
I would, like, get from school and, like, text 7 people. For 0 reason.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And have, like, 12 of the same conversations.
Yeah, there's no new information.
No.
Like,
Or, like,
just all these
snap
people.
streaks. Like, you had to have snap streaks to be cool.
Holly, yesterday at the airport, there was a girl in front of me, so cute. Like, clearly just did, like, a cheer competition or something. She pulled up her Snapchat. I wasn't trying to look. I mean, she's scrolling. Probably 30 snap streaks.
Oh, no, yeah.
And she was actively sending.
Yeah, like, emojis next to it. Like, you know, there's, like, stuff happening.
No, it's insane. My, like, college-aged brother, I'll, like, go home, and I'm, like, what is happening? Like, it'll be like, and he'll be clicking through. It's like girls clearly like trying to like flirt with him, and he's like, then he'll just snap back like a black screen. I'm like, I hate men.
Torturing them.
Literally.
Yeah. And they're like analyzing the snap for the next like 3 hours.
Yeah, I'm
like
watching it on
checking
the
a
back
snap
end.
score if it's going up or not.
Seriously,
Yeah.
the snap score. Oh,
It's
my
crazy.
God.
Nothing was worse than when they showed you people's best friends.
That was...
yeah.
That was a criminal time.
ruining
Yeah.
That was honestly
Situationships.
really good though. Like that was like a crazy tea time. I was like, wow.
Like, I'm his
I
number
know
one
things.
right now.
And like then someone would change and people would be talking about it. It was like crazy.
Well, it kept people loyal, I feel
It
like.
did.
Because you can't be like switching best friends because it's like your girlfriend's going to be mad.
No, it revealed a lot
It
about like
did.
I feel like who liked each other and stuff. I
Yes.
remember being like, oh, those two are talking. Okay,
Everyone was like
that's
in the
tea.
know.
Yeah,
That's tea.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think it was. I must have been like 9th or 10th grade when that happened,
Yeah,
right? Like
I think
how
so.
well, you guys are a few years younger. You're like, yeah, 6th grade. That was
elementary
crazy.
Exactly.
I do remember because I remember I was talking to someone, you know, and I was like, oh, these girls said he's also Snapchatting. Like
This is
I
this
see.
is who I'm competing with.
that's literally
Period.
me. I was like, he has a type. Okay.
And he likes brunettes. No, of course. I definitely was doing that too.
Same
that
with
was
like
in
the
high school.
Instagram following tab. I kind of missed that tab.
Oh, yeah. When you could see
like
what
when
they
you
were-
could say like blah blah blah, like
was
so and so's
liking-
post.
Oh,
Blah 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 followed.
I'm just a nosy
Yeah.
person.
No,
So like I like to
totally.
be like up in people's business.
Yeah.
Do you ever like? I don't have my Venmos on public, but do you ever like whenever I Venmo someone like it brings you to the feed?
Yeah.
I was deep
Oh, I
stalking
used to
someone
be
else.
so
I was like,
into
oh, so
that.
I guess this is his new girlfriend. So
Yeah.
I'm scrolling someone that I haven't seen in legitimately 5
Oh, like
years.
recently you did this?
I did this like last week. I was like, oh, they're Venmoing each other back and forth for rent. I see.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
see everything.
I do see a lot of random people in the feed.
No, I'll like judge what people are like Venmoing for too. I'll
Yeah.
be like, McDonald's, like you really needed your friend to Venmo you for
Yeah.
McDonald's. Like,
Come
and then
on.
I'm like, girl, you don't know what that was for. Just like leave
don't.
it alone.
I'm also just
True.
like, why do you have it on public? Like make
I
this.
don't
I don't think
private.
people know that you can put it on private. If you're listening to this, you can put it on private. I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
You don't
can
need
put
to
it on
see when you're
private.
paying for electric.
I think
like,
we need more of that.
Yeah.
Like more privacy, but
Yeah.
also like
Yeah, it really is. Whoever invented Venmo was like, let's put this feed on public. Like you were diabolical.
it's not
Like
social
you were
media.
up
Why?
to some shit. Like
it's not social media. It shouldn't be. It's just
I
like
know.
it's currency exchange.
when it comes to being nosy, though, I am such a story replier. Like, I am in, Brooke knows this.
Yeah.
Like, I am, like, even if I barely know someone, I'm like, where are you going?
No, I'm the
She's
same
like
way,
that.
and I will. If I see something, I'm like, I wish I knew more information. I will text you.
Yeah.
I don't care if we're not that close. I will ask
the
you.
same way.
Like
I'm like-
Bridget has been posting less lately, and I texted her last night. I was like, "Are you starting a business or something? Like, why are you posting less?" She's like, "No, I'm just
Big things
off
coming.
week." I'm like, "Okay, well, you posted a lot less recently."
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
curious.
No,
Yeah.
Jaz, I'm the same way. Or, like, there's, like, a hand. I'm like, so who's that guy?
I have zero shame. Like, I'll ask.
I'll just wonder. Like I'll see the
Yeah.
hand. I'm like, oh.
No,
You
this
guys.
is Brooke
Like,
and I's
yeah.
friendship. She'll be like, I wonder, and I'm like, oh, let me just ask. Like, I'll literally report
that's
back.
really me.
There's some people I will ask, but like it has to be really, really worth it.
You have to be
Like, I
willing
have
to put your dick on the table and like.
Yes. Like if it's someone that I've like met once or twice, like I'm not gonna say like what brand are you going on the trip
know.
with? Like I don't
I'm
I
so
don't want to
nosy.
say that. Like I just
Yeah.
don't, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's someone that I'm friendly with, then it's like
Yeah. No, I know.
also
it
if it's on
depends.
close friends, sometimes I do feel like they're asking for it.
No,
Oh, close
friends
100%.
is a different story.
They're actually begging you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me
they
there for
want
a
to
reason.
reply.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
that makes me
yeah.
feel more
Like,
validated.
they like
Okay,
thanking
thank
you afterwards for like being curious.
That
Because
makes
then it's
me feel
almost
better.
weirder if you're watching all the like some people's close friends I didn't ask to be on and I'm on and I'm like
Yes.
I feel bad not replying. To
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
you're
To
like
engage,
you need
like
something
you like,
from me.
just give it a like. Just
I'll
give it
like,
that's safe.
I need to learn to like stories. I'm still new
I
to
don't really
this.
Yeah.
do that.
Really, I started to when I don't have anything to say, but I'm like, I appreciate like a
Yeah,
wholesome moment
that's
with your mom
true.
or something.
Like,
Like,
oh,
I'll
this
give
is
it a like,
cute.
you know.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna be like, love her. Like I've never met the woman. I'm not gonna say, oh,
But
you
I think
know?
I do.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so I do want to get back to your wedding just a little bit, Jazz. I'm so excited. It's very soon when this episode comes out. I want to know, is there anything like unique or anything that Kevin has really had an opinion on with the wedding?
Kevin and I are walking down the aisle together, and we're also walking towards everyone. So like instead of everyone turning around, we're walking the opposite direction. So it's everyone's just like facing forward, and we're walking exactly towards
This
them.
is so genius.
So like we're on different sides, then we're meeting in the middle, and then are walking down together.
That is beautiful. The pictures are gonna. I know it's not just for the pictures,
Yeah,
but like,
but,
it
like,
really
it's, like,
is gonna be
eating.
because you'll actually be able to see it versus like you just see the
Yes.
back of someone. I love that.
Yeah,
be able
so
to
I'm
see
super excited for that.
everyone.
Wow. So you don't even go down the aisle, or you?
I go down the aisle, I just go towards it. Like there's an aisle like
There's 2 aisles.
yeah.
I see.
So there's
I
an
was
aisle
gonna
that
say you
red
do a
carpet.
There's like an
Yeah.
aisle that you would like walk down where all the chairs are. Like you would walk to go to your seat. And
Got
then like
it.
a different aisle the other way. Like it'd be walking up towards everyone.
Okay.
And all the bridesmaids are walking like the normal way.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then they're
Love
just
it.
the opposite.
Love
Yeah.
it. Are you guys standing up there?
Yes.
During? Oh, that's so nice. Everyone's gonna look so chic and
I
like, put
can't wait.
together.
Super
Oh, I
excited.
love
Dress
that.
code moment.
Yeah.
That's really cute. And that was something that you guys
Yeah,
decided
everyone's
together.
also wearing black. Not just like our parties, but everyone who comes to the wedding is wearing black.
Chic.
I didn't want anyone like wearing like a pale yellow or like a lavender. Like we're in black and white photos. Looks like you're wearing white. So I was like, safe. Everyone wear black.
That's so
Also,
true.
like everyone has a black dress, and it's very easy to find a black dress. So I
It's
just thought
so
made it simple
easy.
for everything.
No, I'm
100%.
Because I
as a
feel like
guest,
weddings,
very
you're like,
appreciative.
oh, like people always make videos like, what should I wear? Like, is this okay for a wedding? I'm like,
We had this chat last
I
night.
literally
Stop.
texted Brooke a silver dress I bought for another wedding. I was like, is this too white? It's like, why?
Yeah.
It's so annoying to even have to think about that.
yeah. So
No,
like
yeah.
black, simple, easy.
Yeah.
Things Kevin cared about, just the seating chart and like the DJ, like the songs.
Oh.
Those are like the two main things.
How specific did you get with the songs?
Um,
Were you like you gave like a
we gave a
line by
long
line?
list, but there's also like we had like a meeting with like the DJ to go over like general vibe and like things to add or things to requests that can be taken, requests that can't be taken.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
gonna allow requests?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Like I'm good with requests, but there's like if you request a song that's like on the do not play, it's not getting played. You know.
So
that
he'll
kind of
cross
thing.
reference.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really good.
So a
Wow.
good vibe.
I actually don't know. Like that's so nice of you to allow requests.
Yeah, because like, if it's gonna bring the vibe.
Yeah.
But also be like turn that off if I hate it.
Yeah.
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 I
and
I
they'll-
feel like
they'll-
all the requests will be coming from you. Like,
Yeah,
you'll
that
be drunk and be
one.
like, play
You
it.
know what?
Yeah.
I do want more Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I don't care what
Yes.
anyone says.
Yeah. No,
That's
that's,
the
thing. You
energy
need to
I'll
play
be
whatever
giving.
you want.
Are you
Oh,
guys
that's
doing any
cute.
sort of dance?
No first dance. We're not
No
doing
dance.
any first dance either. Kevin's doing one with his mom, which like it was important to her, and that's totally fine. I just don't. I already have enough staring of me going on during that day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need more of it. And like us dancing, I feel it's not my vibe.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
So I was like,
So no
no.
garter.
no,
Oh,
none of that.
No. Are you throwing the bouquet?
No,
None
no.
of that,
I'm like
no.
honestly not really doing anything traditional other than the fact that like we're getting married.
Yeah.
Like I
Aw,
feel like we like cut like everything.
It'll just be a party.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the main goal. Like, and we're doing all the pictures beforehand, so like we can actually be at cocktail hour and enjoy it. I want to be
Genius.
in part of everything. Like,
I know
living
the
life.
not being a part of the cocktail hour. I would have so much FOMO.
Yeah, I'm like, there's food. I want to eat.
yeah, I know. I've
Yeah.
been hungry too.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
get that. And I feel like it's a lot of the time. I mean, I say this, but I'm definitely going to do it at my wedding, like the staged photos and whatever.
Yeah.
But like it does get to a point where it's like, okay, like, you know, how many stage, like,
Yeah. Now we
but-
need this combo of people.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We have
well,
a whole list of everything, and we'll get
them
them done.
You'll
and
make
then
it
you're
happen.
good,
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you want to be
That's
able to
good.
enjoy. I mean, if you're planning this day, it's like your
Yeah.
perfect day. Like you want to.
I want to get my money's worth.
Yeah.
for
literally.
sure. And Hallie, this is your first time being the maid of honor, right?
First real wedding I've ever been to also.
This is
but
crazy.
Way to go big.
Crazy.
yeah, I'm really excited. The first and then the next wedding I'm going to, I'm also a bridesmaid, so I'm like,
Oh,
wow,
wow.
really just like in it to win it here. But I'm very excited. Yeah.
You'll be fixing the dress.
Yeah.
And all the
I'm-
things.
yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of changes.
Yeah.
I have
there is.
I'm doing 3 dresses,
outfit
so
changes.
Hallie will be helping me
Yeah.
get in and out of these.
So three dresses total.
Yes, ceremony, reception, and then after party.
Oh, that is
course.
so fun.
That's like the perfect amount.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 is.
Yeah, I tried to do more, but I was like, there's not enough time.
Yeah, like when would the 4th be? I know people do it. I just don't know when.
4 dresses.
Yeah, I've seen people do it. I'm like, when?
I would just miss too much of the party, be too
Yeah.
changing. And I was like, I want a party.
Will your
Yeah.
hair be the same for all of them? Hair
Yeah.
same, yeah. Will you have like your glam on site doing touch-ups,
I
or
don't
what
know.
are you thinking?
I need because I got my glam done and I was like, it lasted like 12 hours.
It looked amazing.
So-
Kara's
Yeah.
incredible.
She's
Yeah.
amazing.
The
So I was
makeup
like,
lasts forever.
I tested. I was like, I don't think I need. And like my hair's like slicked and curled. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
think it'll be fine.
I feel like if you just have some powder, you can like press
Yeah.
it in yourself.
Just a little powder.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Powder
about
and
it.
some lip, you'll be
Yeah.
good to go.
I'm
then
also
you
gonna be
just-
like too drunk to care, to be honest. Like
No.
I'm gonna be so real. Like that's what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
That's how I'm with like lips. I'm like, once my lips are on for the day, they're not like I don't really reapply a lot.
Yeah,
Like, so
you
I feel
reapply a
you.
lot.
I guess.
I feel like you always are putting on more lip
So
gloss.
does Brooke. I want to be
Which
more
like, I
like
love that about you. I just
Yeah.
I
I feel like
can't.
it fades fast on me.
Like,
That's
me
why I
too.
constantly feel like I have to reapply.
Yeah, I feel like I brush my teeth a lot too.
You do,
So then
yeah.
I brush my teeth like 7 times a day.
You're my dentist dream.
I don't know if that's actually good for you. I'm being
Oh,
like,
really?
I feel like
it
it's probably
can't
not.
be bad.
How abrasive are we talking? Like electric toothbrush and like
Yeah,
whitening
electric
toothpaste?
toothbrush. Yeah. I'm just like,
Well, I don't
I
know.
feel like you're not supposed to do that.
You're supposed to mix in. I think like you use like the one that's like good for your
Enamel?
enamel and stuff,
Oh
right?
yeah, I've got a I'm on a regimen right now with my teeth.
Really?
Yeah, but yeah, I have a prescription toothpaste.
You only
like,
get
that's where I'm at.
one set of teeth. You got to take care of them.
Right. Yeah, I've gotten too many fillings that I just can't really
Yeah.
have any more cavities.
That's
So,
fair. It's tough
so
though.
I brush my teeth. That's just my teeth.
No,
are
some
weak.
But
people
also
have bad
people
luck
have
with teeth.
genetics
It's
where
fully-
like it's like you just are more prone to certain
Yeah,
things.
I'm convinced it's because I do not have wisdom teeth. There's no wisdom teeth to be
Really?
had. So I think God said, here, instead, I will give you cavities.
Okay,
Oh.
that's
Which I'm fine with because I'm like terrified of it, like of having to do wisdom teeth surgery.
I still have mine. I've never
still
got
have mine.
I've
You guys
got
are so
mine out.
wise.
Yeah.
I
got
need
mine
to
out
get
when
them
I was
out at some
18. I
point.
feel
Did
like
they
I-
say you have to? Because some people.
I don't know. They've never
Well,
said anything.
I got told like I didn't, and then like maybe actually you should.
Do they
now I'm
bother
like,
you?
Not yet, but like I don't want to get to the point where they do. But
True.
I always get told the past few times like you should probably get these taken out. But I'm like I don't have time.
Like, no,
Maybe
you do
after
not
the
have
wedding,
time.
I don't have time.
No.
But like
If I'm doing a surgery, it's elective. I do
yes,
not want to be.
me. Like I'm choosing everything.
real.
Like
No, you're so real.
multiple
for
things
that.
at once.
And like while you're in there, please.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, you're like, give me a fresh set.
Give me no, literally give me a fresh shot. So you're doing a honeymoon, yes?
Yes,
A little
we're-
bit after?
Yeah, we're going. We get married on Saturday, and then we go on the honeymoon on Monday.
That's
so
perfect.
you'll pack before.
Oh yes,
You'll
yes.
get
we
everything
fully
organized,
packed
yeah.
beforehand because I think I might have a 2-day hangover.
Yeah,
Alone.
it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
But
You
like
know?
it's be the best hangover you ever
Yeah.
had.
Me,
Hallie will
loving
be
it.
knocking on your door like, can we hang now?
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll probably be like in the Hamptons, like drinking, like having a fun Memorial Day weekend.
Oh yeah, because it's Memorial Day.
Yeah,
Oh,
Memorial
that
Day
is so
weekend.
fun.
The weather's
We'll
gonna
see.
be stunning.
I might just like
Yes.
wake up and feel amazing because of the adrenaline and
Yeah.
like continue to party.
Well, I feel like you're gonna be Ms. because you're gonna have to leave and go back to the city, right? Like during that day.
I don't have to.
Yeah,
You're just gonna
together.
stay.
I mean, I could. I don't. I'll cross that bridge when I get
No
to it.
way.
Like, also, like,
You handle a hangover better than anybody I've ever seen.
thank
though.
Really?
you.
Wow.
Like, I get them bad, but I
Like,
persevere.
I'm like, if I was like truly sick throwing up all day, like I'd be like, I'm sorry, like I can't leave, like we're just gonna book another night of this hotel and I'm going to stay here.
Yeah.
But you like will get in the car and like make the car pull over to throw up, but you'll like get in that car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so
It's,
impressive.
it is impressive.
I'll
there
puke in that
things-
trash bag all the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the nausea. It's the nausea.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you
That's
to
what gets
do?
me.
Yeah. Do you have any remedies though? Like, are you
I
just
smoke a lot of
kinda
weed.
Mentality. Oh,
that
I have
helps.
heard that helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smoke when I wake up and I'm hungover, and like that helps quite a bit with the
That's good.
headache and honestly with the nausea too.
Oh, nice.
And then I just ride it out.
Right.
I will say, like, if I can eat before the real nausea kicks in, I'm good for the day. If I
eating.
can't get food in my system before the nausea hits, screwed.
I know.
Like, because you can't force yourself to eat when you're nauseous and like about to puke.
It's the worst. It just
Yeah.
comes right back up.
Exactly. And then everything seems gross all day, and then you just actually can't eat, and then you get worse and worse, and you can't get hydrated and all that stuff. But
What are you to do? Well, I'm sending you really good vibes
thank
for the
you.
day after your wedding.
I think it'll be. I mean, I'm gonna drink a lot of water, boy, and call it a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
drink water. Halley can be on water duty, like giving you
Yeah.
water in between.
Yeah. And then with the water boy, it's like times 5.
Yeah,
or whatever,
exactly.
Right?
All
Like
that
basically.
good stuff. Like it'll be
Yeah.
good.
Well hydrated.
The after party is like just water boy, basically.
That is so fun. Are you doing like a breakfast the morning after or anything? Like I feel like
No.
like
That's honestly
You're like,
too
I'm
much
looking
for
ahead
me.
for
Like
myself.
that kind of commitment. I would be at brunch, like, hey, everybody,
Yeah.
in between. Like,
some people make it like a full
Which
wedding
is
weekend.
impressive.
So
That's crazy.
itinerary of activities. So
but
I'm
I'm also
curious.
just like a whole day is enough for me personally. Like we're doing like a little family welcome thing the night before, but like that's just like small, light, casual.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like agreeing to a breakfast the next day is really
No, that's
a big commitment.
It is.
I
It
would
is.
just want like all of my bridesmaids to come and sit on my bed with me and chat.
Yeah,
and
debrief. Yeah.
Like I think that's good, and you can all be hungover together, order
Yes.
bagels. It's
It's
perfect.
like what I miss about like being younger is like having people like just be like in bed with like
I
recapping like crazy
know.
things of like the previous night. Like
And
that
being
was special.
delusional.
Yeah.
Being delusional.
Yeah.
It's literally the
I
best.
can't believe it's like already coming up. I feel like we were just talking about like I feel like you were just I mean
I like
getting
just got
engaged and
I
then
know.
and it flew by.
And
That was a
It
year and
went
a
by
half
so quickly.
of being
about
engaged.
a year. I got engaged last April, so like it's been like a little over a year.
I loved the video you did of
Wow.
hugging all the different guys
Oh.
and seeing which one was.
That was
your
Hallie's
fiance.
idea.
I
Actually.
did
That
tell
was
her
a
to do
great
that.
Yeah.
idea. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really great.
I feel like you like tapped everyone.
I literally
except
did.
for
I was like in
Kevin.
a silly goofy mood at that point.
Yeah.
I had a few shots and I was like, oh, this is funny.
freaking shots. We need to take shots on your wedding day. Are you gonna take shots?
Oh,
on your
yes.
wedding? Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Kevin's like, you're gonna be really sick. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, no,
But it'll be
yes.
worth it.
I know. It's like when you take that shot, it just feels so good in that moment.
Yeah,
and then
because
you're
like everyone's
"I'm-"
like wants like do it with you. It's like it's your wedding. Everyone's like hype and excited.
No, you're
Oh,
so popular that
that's
day.
so
It's like
fun.
Yeah,
You
literally.
can't say
It's like, I'm
no.
like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
No, I know. And you guys are also, I feel like, traveling so much in between. Like, actually, how are you guys maintaining your lifestyle? Like, both of you have such healthy, good lifestyles, and you're also traveling every day. How are we doing this?
Yeah.
Well,
Any
I
tips?
don't work out nearly as much anymore. You stay really good about that.
How
Yeah.
do you do that, Holly?
I don't know.
I feel like you just love it.
It's
so
literally
much.
you have built that habit so strong, and it's like so part of your routine. I feel
yeah.
like.
I mean, yeah, I just like I don't think of it as like a should I work out today? I just like give myself no option.
You're like,
But,
I am
when am I
working out.
finding my workout
Got it.
today? Like I've just kind of created that mentality. The only time I won't work out is like for example, tomorrow we're going to Stagecoach at 7 a.m.
Right.
And I'm just like there's actually like no time to do that. And like I'm just like, that's fine, it's a rest day, like it's not a big deal. But I don't know, I feel like I've also just become so used to I've literally been gone probably every weekend since March, like beginning of March.
Yeah,
So
wow.
like 2 months straight of like on a plane every single week. But I don't know, then yeah, I just have to like hop back into my routine for the days that I'm back, and then I just leave again.
Do you guys get sick?
I'm
I get
sick right
sick all
now.
the time.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Can't
like
even tell.
I'm like a little
Congested.
bit.
Yeah.
The first 3 months of the year, I was sick back to back nonstop.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
No, that happened to me like a month or two when we were on tour. I was like losing
Yeah.
my voice. I was like,
Same,
oh my
yeah.
god, like what are you? Yeah, that happened to you
Like
too.
I'm
Yeah.
being, and then the 2 days like I'm home, like trying to get everything done in between. I just feel like shit.
I know. It's
And
like,
then it's like I finally like, get better, and it's like, oh, I guess like
Yeah.
But
Yes.
this is like the longest I've been.
Do you like
this year.
traveling like this?
I love it only because like I don't want to be like this forever. It's like I really appreciate the fact that I have such flexibility and like can like say yes to everything and go do it all and like get to have all these experiences like with people that like my best friend, like we get to do all this fun stuff together. But like I won't be able to like at a drop of a hat do that forever.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying it a lot right now.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I wasn't loving it, I'm going to be honest, because I had such bad flight anxiety, but it's almost been like exposure therapy where
Yeah.
it's so much better. But like I would genuinely dread
The whole
going on
week
a trip.
beforehand.
Like a week I would have the worst anxiety. Like I was literally like when those planes, like when the plane crashed like in
Oh,
January,
yeah.
I was
Terrible.
truly not okay. I was about to be like, Jazz, I cannot go on your bachelorette. Like I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I love you, I can't get there. I'm gonna have to take a
Yeah.
boat. But
Find
I've
a
just
workaround.
like
Take a cruise
Charter
ship
yacht
down
there.
there.
literally, but I've been doing it, and so I've been like so much better. So I've actually been like fine with not really stressed about the flight as much. I
good.
just feel a little bit bad being away from my dog so much because
I
I've
know.
literally been gone literally every week. So,
But you live with
that you guys
someone,
have
thank
dogs.
God.
Yeah.
He doesn't always come with
unfortunately,
you.
he's traveled with me a lot
a good
recently.
amount, yeah.
Just because of like the random timing of stuff. But
Yeah.
he's not coming, obviously, like to Stagecoach. So it is nice to like
Yeah.
not feel like my dogs are always at the dog sitter.
And you've helped.
And even with
the
a good
dog
dog sitter, like it just like sucks being away from your dogs.
Yeah.
Like you like miss your
Totally.
dogs.
You
And you're
love
like,
them.
oh, like you're dropping them off
Yeah.
and picking them up, and it's like it's also just like a lot of back and forth for them, like which they obviously do fine with, but it's just like it's sad. Like I like miss my dogs too.
No, it's the worst. Can we
But-
talk about how dachshunds are like having a moment?
I
Are
know.
you like oh my god?
I'm like,
I
I
did
feel like
this.
I'm the OG influencer.
I
I'm just-
do.
Halley Kate next time.
You're the first influencer I saw like really lean into the dachshunds. I will give you
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I will say like not to say like I just think they're becoming more popular in
They're
general.
the new golden doodle.
They
I'm
are.
telling
They're
you.
everywhere. But I mean, I had one when I was like 5 years old.
So when you were younger
yes,
too.
like he was like my first dog,
What was his
and
name?
Rudy was his
Rudy.
name.
Rudy.
Yeah, and he was everything. Like we got him like at that time. He literally we went to like a breeder. He cost $100, I think, which
Wow.
is now they're like 3, 4, 5
Thousands.
grand, which is insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had him, and he was the best dog ever. Like my whole family was obsessed with him. And then he had this like degenerative back issue where he like blew out his back. My parents paid an absurd amount of money for a surgery, and he had literal stitches from his neck to his tail all the way down his back, like whole back shaved. It was like very scary looking, but he like recovered. We were so happy, and then it happened again. So we had to put him down when he was like 7. So my whole family was like,
Heartbroken.
no dachshunds ever again. Like we're traumatized from that. They got a lab and they called it a day. But I was always like, I will have a dachshund when I like can get a dog. So I got my dog Finley like 3 years ago, just about. And I don't think dachshunds were that popular at the time. Like they weren't like non-existent, but I feel like it was more of an older person dog. Like a lot of grandmas had dachshunds, and that was kind of the thing. But then now everyone has a dachshund.
Everyone in New York specifically. Is
Yeah.
it because they don't need to go for as long of walks? What's the draw?
They're pretty energetic. Like they do need to walk, but
Just their short legs, I meant.
yeah,
I didn't know.
I don't know. I mean, my dogs walk really long, to be honest.
They
Like
do?
they'll walk for
Yeah.
miles. But they're a small dog breed, so I'm sure that's like a draw of having
It's
them
easier
in the
like
city.
for apartments in
Yeah.
like general, and they like you can get around like with traveling and stuff. I feel like
Yeah.
'cause a lot of influencers are traveling often, and you can travel like with a dachshund, like
Oh,
because
that's
they're a
true.
small dog.
Yeah.
Do you feel like their temperament too? Like I have a friend who's a long-haired dachshund, right? Like so what's the difference? Do you guys have short hair, or are they
have-
also long hair?
I have one long hair and 2 short. Or yeah, 1 long, 2 short.
I don't know if that makes a difference, but I have to
no
say
idea.
it's like the chillest dog ever. Like the temperament is amazing of this dog. Like it's just a great dog. I don't know if that's
It honestly
general.
depends on like that's like with any dog. It's like depends on the personality. Like you can get like 2 dogs from the same like litter, and like one dog will be very different
True.
personality wise from the other.
Yeah. Like the girl dog I have is insane, and then the 2 boys are like actually really chill, and I have heard that's pretty common because the girl dachshunds are like the worst dog to potty train like of any, but the boys were
understandable.
easier.
Interesting. No, I just had to bring that up because my whole feed right now is
It's
girls
tough.
holding
Everyone,
their
yeah.
dachshunds
I
right
know.
here.
I know,
and
they're
they have
really
I mean, they're adorable.
I know.
They're adorable. I love it too because for the longest time, similar to you, I grew up with a Labradoodle. Like before, I remember when my dad was like, "We're getting a Labradoodle." I was like, "What is that?
Yeah.
That's a weird dog." Like, all my friends have golden retrievers and labs, and then we obviously fell in love with our dog Miley, and she passed away. And now, like, we have another doodle named Finley.
Yes.
But it was like now, whenever I tell someone I have a doodle, they're like, "Oh, of course you do." I'm like, "No,
Yeah.
like I grew up with one, and I loved them
Yeah.
so much." So it's funny that this is happening for dachshunds.
Yeah, it's like when you like have a niche band that you love, and
Yes.
then everyone it becomes like mainstream. Like if you loved One Direction, and then all of a sudden they're everywhere, and you're like, guys, like
I was an OG.
I was a fan first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. What did you used to call dachshunds?
Dachshund. Oh, because I
Yeah.
read
It
it
does
like
look like
I read.
Everyone does that.
Oh, I know.
though.
I thought it was 2 different things. I read it like that. I was like,
So
I'm
cute.
not familiar with this dachshund, but I know
Of a dachshund.
I know a dachshund.
I remember dying laughing at that.
Yeah, no, but like, why the fuck is it spelled like that?
I know 'cause it's German.
Oh,
They
okay,
were
this
like,
makes more
I think they
sense.
were hunting dogs in Germany. Like they would go
Okay.
in badger holes. That's what they're bred for,
cutie.
or whatever.
That
Because
makes
they're like,
sense.
I love to know
Yeah.
the history of what dogs are
Yeah.
bred for. Like
and
it's so
now
fascinating. Like
mine just bark at random noises
You're
outside.
like, why are you
Weren't they
hunting?
all kind of like for like I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of them were for
A lot of
hunting or
dogs are,
calling
yeah.
or
Yeah, like
like
mine-
you know, notifying.
I have a niece, and he was bred to herd chickens.
Oh,
Wow.
Period.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like what they were.
Period.
And he's good at herding.
He's
Yeah.
good at herding, baby.
You guys are influencing
Get all
me
the
to get
dogs
a dog.
together.
Damn, like this. I was
Do you
done
want
with
a
that,
dog?
and I've been what
Do you want a dog?
kind of, but
Okay.
like I do the lifestyle again, and I know
Yeah.
that you guys have dog sitters and like make it work and stuff, but
I will say, like, you have to find a time where, like, you're really not traveling for, like, 6 months because of potty training. It's tough for you as an owner to potty train a dog when you're gone so much because they can't get into the routine of, like, what potty training is. And, like, a dog sitter can't really do that for you. But also, like, it's also not fair to the dog because they get so confused if you're, like, trying to potty train them and, like, you're leaving all the time and they're going to a different environment and trying to figure it out. Like, that's tough. So I would say, like, wait till you have, like, a good 6 months where you're barely traveling.
Yeah.
this is fair.
It's also
Yeah.
just you don't even like think about how much it truly affects every moment of your life.
It's like having a child, literally.
It is. It's actually like I'm just like I get woken up to my dogs like wanting to go outside. All this stuff like you can't just
Yeah.
sleep in. It's all these little things that you don't really think about. But on the daily, I think about how much I just did for my dogs throughout the day.
There's
Granted,
so
I have
much.
3, so that's like a little bit.
They're also
You
expensive.
have
Yeah.
those 3
Like
dogs.
the
Oh
amount
my
we spend
goodness.
like in vet bills and like
Yeah.
dogs that are especially like there's a lot of costs that come with
These are all my
having a
hesitations, by
dog.
the way.
Yeah.
This is why I haven't like. If I
But also,
if I
like-
want something, I usually get it. I'm that type of person. But like dogs, I feel like it has been more of a.
And it is
you
a
know,
big
I have to
big
think about it.
decision. But also like,
Yeah.
I love my dogs. Like, I can't imagine like coming home and like my dogs aren't excited to see me. Like if I didn't I love it's the best part of my
feeling.
day.
Yeah.
And like I love like sleeping with my dogs and like waking up to my dogs and like I even like it's annoying that my dogs will take up the entire bed and like I'd like push them off to like pull my blanket up and I'm like, oh, like they want to snuggle with me. Like
No, it's
no one will love you more than your dogs will love
Yeah,
you. And
they're
like I
so loyal.
love having my dogs. Like I love our dogs playing together and I love seeing her dogs. Like it's like
Aw.
it brings so much joy. But it is like a lot of work.
I would like it. I think also for the community element. Like I feel like
Yeah.
I moved to Brooklyn. I'm like struggling a little bit in terms of like not struggling so hardcore,
Yeah.
but like I think it would help with like finding other dog owners
Yes.
like in my building or
It's
just
like
in the area.
It's
Like
a
it's
quick
thing.
conversation starter. Like if you
Yeah.
have a dog, people are like, oh my gosh, so cute. Can I pet them? Like blah blah
Yeah.
blah. And like it brings like community.
How big is he gonna get? How old is
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
All the questions.
It also gives you a purpose when you're walking a lot of times too. Like
True.
sometimes I'll be like, I want to go on a walk, but I have nowhere to go. I don't need like I'm just randomly walking around. I'll be like, oh, I'm walking my dogs right now.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Do you walk all 3 at once?
Yes. Usually like sometimes Reed will be with me, but like also I don't. It was hard for a while because Rusty's blind.
Yeah.
So getting him to walk was a struggle. But he actually like uses the other dogs as a guide dog now. So having all of them together is like he'll walk in the middle of them and they'll just kind of like
Oh, that is so
herd him
sweet.
along. It's
Oh
so
my
sweet.
gosh.
Yeah.
That
So
makes me wanna cry.
precious.
All
Well,
this dog talk.
I know. Brooke and I have puppy fever. Thank you guys
Yeah.
so much for coming on the podcast.
thanks for
I am
having
obsessed with you
us.
guys, and this was a collab that needed to happen.
It
Yes.
did.
Very
did.
much.
It did. Well, plug yourselves individually too, and then of course your podcast. Where can we find
Oh
you?
me. Just Jazzy IDK 3Zs everywhere.
Yep. I'm at Halley Kate on TikTok and at Halley KMCG on Instagram.
Love. And then Delusional Diaries, our podcast with them will be up when this is up. And we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.